पैसा पेट पे नहीं उगता है, लाइफ इज नॉट दैट इजी, इतनी चीजें आसानी से नहीं मिलती हैं. नथिंग विल चेंज इफ यू कीप डूइंग द सेम थिंग.
So people have a very different perception of you, the way that you carry yourself or your lifestyle. They think that you come from a generational wealth, that you haven't seen any struggles in your life. So what do you have to say about that?
Um, I first want to laugh it off. I'll tell you one thing. I haven't deleted a single post from my personal as well as my official page. So you can see when I started building it out, how I started this whole journey, and the pictures from my guest bedroom to my own terrace, asking everyone from my sabzi wala to my security guard to just click a picture of me so that I can post that picture on Facebook. I started from there. I was going through a phase where it was really tough for me to even survive. I didn't have money to pay my house rent also. I didn't have anything because I didn't tell anyone that I have left my job. I didn't have any savings. I used to go to Chandni Chowk with two bags on my shoulder, which a lot of people do. I'm not saying that because struggle is relative. From there, I used to go to people's houses to show them swatches, to get orders from them. Then, at the time of trial, I used to go to their houses to make them try the outfit. And then I used to come back, iron their clothes, and then pack their clothes myself and then deliver it to them. That used to be my journey. So, if somebody is saying that I have some generational wealth, I'll just request them to go through the whole Instagram page, personal as well as official. They'll get to see the whole journey. And purposely, I haven't deleted a single post out of that because I want people to see that this is not some papa chacha tau ka paisa. This is actually made out of scratch, the whole brand. Whatever we have earned, we have reinvested into the business and we have reinvested into the company. I believe in very old school business principles where profit making should be the core of the business. Profit making is something that people don't talk about now because terms like burn rate and terms like venture capitalist, term like the runway that you need to build the brand or build the business, I have never understood that. The only thing I understood, my business has to be profitable. So for that, even if I can't afford a car EMI or a petrol of that car, I will sell that car and use that same money to fund my business. That's my extreme. I'm not suggesting it to anyone to do it. I'm just saying that that's how passionate I was. So if it seems like generational wealth, I'll take it as a compliment.
Okay, I wanted to ask you this before as well. You mentioned that when you want to start off something, cut off everybody from your life, sit alone, think alone. But don't you think that is also, that can be very lonely or emotionally heavy for someone?
Maybe. Alex Harmozy is a very nice guy, and he said something, and I have never forgotten that. Everybody wants you to do well, but not better than them. All of my friends, all of my family, my relatives, when they started seeing that, oh, the brand is getting bigger, they were the same people who used to complain about, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, he has no idea how big of a mess he'll be in. And statements like these, and then I blocked everyone from all sorts of pages because I didn't want any negativity in my life. I just wanted to focus on myself, my journey. Understand, all of the middle class people and all of the people who have been wanting to do something big on their own have been told that this is difficult, you shouldn't do it, especially your family, your relatives, your friends, and you need to stick to your job, you need to stick to whatever you're doing. Or for the first 20-25 years, every middle class child has been told once in their lifetime or maybe more than once that पैसा पेट पे नहीं उगता है, life is not that easy, सब कुछ इतनी आसानी से नहीं मिल जाता है. That's the wiring that you have been installed with since your birth. I'm saying it can change, it will change if you put your head very strongly to only one thing, which is what you want to achieve in your life. Start rewiring your brain. When I started this, for the first few years, my mind rejected my new thought process completely because I was installing the new circuitry in my head, which was completely shunned off by my mind that it's not something that you should do. Your family, your friends, nobody will support you at that time. Nobody is a part of the struggle. Everybody wants to be a part of your success story. So it's a cliche statement, but it's a very true statement. That's the reason I always say. So cut off is a very strong term to use, but I'm just saying avoid whosoever. And I know for a fact that your personal growth will be much more if you just put your head down and focus on what you want to do and what you want to achieve, rather than discussing that out with 50 different people and planning and thinking that, oh, this is the way it's supposed to be done. This is the, oh, he's saying I should do this, and he's saying I should do that. It's better that you just think on your own and build on your own. And later on, everybody will, any which ways, come to the picture.
Coming back to GMC,
Yeah.
I want to ask you that officially the brand was officially launched in October of 2017,
Yeah.
and then 2020 COVID took over the world, and many well-established brands had collapsed during that time. But GMC not just sustained but actually flourished during those 3 years. So, how?
I have no idea. I'm telling this to you right now, sitting here, and the whole world will see, and there'll be 50 different comments, negative and positive, coming onto the page. But I'm telling this to you, we quadrupled our business during COVID times, and I'm empathetic towards people who have actually shut their businesses. But in our case, it just happened to go a complete opposite way. People started coming to our stores maybe because everything was in rush, and there were a lot of weddings which were getting postponed and which were getting preponed. So we were right in the center of it. And I'm giving you one thing: during the second severe wave, people were literally calling us to open our store, and they were just literally requesting us to, आप 2 घंटे के लिए स्टोर खोल दो, हम अपने घर वालों के साथ आ रहे हैं. And we actually, my team actually told them that the whole world is shut, and there will be a problem, there will be a ruckus. So that's the kind of atmosphere that I have personally seen within the context of my brand. So we definitely flourished, we definitely quadrupled our business, and by God's grace, after that also we started Bombay flagship and started 20 different locations all across the world, only because of the love of people and only because of the attachment and the connection that I have personally developed within confines of my digital landscape that I have built, and the digital footing that we have in the market. And I personally tell a story where I connect with my audience in a different manner, and that's the reason I keep saying that if I'm winning, they also think that they are winning. If I'm losing, they also think that they are losing.
So, what is the message that you would want to give to your audience, for who may be fashion designers or entrepreneurs?
So the message to the people is, start thinking about the thoughts that you put in your head, and start thinking about the things that you put in your head, and be a little more aware about. And I'm only addressing the DMs that come to me, which is what to change, how to change, and how to grow big. Stop doing the same things that you have been doing, and start addressing the thoughts that are coming to your head. And if there is a negative thought, replace it with a positive one. If you can't do it with a positive one, change it with a different thought.